Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. I guess I should say happy Black Friday. It's finally Black Friday. We've been seeing sales for quite a while now, but I've got at least one more to tell you about. This comes to us from the good folks over at Daily Carry Co. What we're going to check out today is the Gauntlet, but they do indeed have a Black Friday sale. It goes from today all the way through Cyber Monday. And they've got some great deals, 15% off pretty much most of their knives. They've got a couple of special editions going on over there. You know, accessories and certain gear up to 76% off. So there you go. But this guy, this is what they sent out to kind of help promote. This is the Gauntlet. Now this is going to be the drop point version of the Gauntlet. There is a Hawkbill version. That one looks pretty wild. They both come in this blue G10. As you see here, it's got some, there you go. It's got some texturing going on. But it comes in the blue G10 or it comes in orange G10. Both versions do as well. But G10, it's got a really, really nice grip. Now, I thought since the texturing was running down the length, the grip might suffer a little. Not at all. It's got a fantastic grip to it. Open construction. You do have a lanyard hole. Very nice. You do have a right hand tip up carry only. There you go. Daily Carry Co. As you can see, it's not going to be deep carry. It's going to be pretty much, normal, that ½ inch or so. Sticking out of your pocket. We will see that. Soon, everything is chamfered off very nicely. I kind of thought we had some letterboxing going on. Maybe the liners protruded a little bit, but they don't. They don't really protrude at all. So, overall fit and finish, let's check centering, is really pretty on point. And I will tell you one thing. This knife did excellent against that ½ inch natural fiber rope. Hopefully, you've seen that. You may have seen that short. I don't know if I'll get it posted before the video goes up, but it'll go up right before or right after, or maybe this afternoon. Yeah, maybe I'll just post it this afternoon. Guys, go check that out and see how it did, because it did well. Did very well. But you've got several different modes of deployment. You can see you've got dual thumb studs. You've got the flipper. You can use the button to deployment if you wish. The flipper, pretty solid. Detent's not bad. Sucks it in there pretty nicely. Let's go with, and there's no stick. No stick on that button. Detent is really, seems to be tuned for, it's about a 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock out. When I say that, I'm talking about your thumb goes at about 10 o'clock to open it up. Very nice. And then, like I said, if you want to use that button, feel free. I don't. For me, this is probably going to be a thumb stud knife. Absolutely, just because I like thumb studs. For sure. But let's give you some specs on the Gauntlet. Now, there's going to be a little bit of difference between the Hawkbill version and the drop point version. The specs are going to be a little bit more, but there'll be links down below. Please feel free to go check it out if you wish. But so we're looking at pretty much an 8-inch knife. You've got about 4.5 on the handle, about 3.5 on the blade. Cutting edge is going to be, kind of right, a little bit closer to 3.25, not quite 3 3/8, but decent amount of cutting edge. And then your grip length is going to be coming in at right about 3 3/4. So I will have just a little bit left over, but feels really, really nice in hand. And of course, they asked me which version I would like to check out, either the Hawkbill or the drop point. You guys know I'm a drop point guy, so I went with the drop point. I know, the boring old drop point. That's what I like. So, definitely bigger than the bug out. Get the old PM2 out here. Should be a sandwich, but PM2 should be a little bit bigger. Yeah, not by a lot, but a little bit. Just pretty much maybe a hair on the blade. Definitely a hair. And, an 1/8 or so, maybe close to 1/4 on the handle. Let's get a weight on it. Guess we need to turn it on first, don't we? That would help. That definitely would help. All right. Right about 4 ounces or 113 grams. Very nice. Now, like I said, in the pocket, it's definitely not going to be deep carry. There you go. And we've got a little bit more than that 1/2 inch exposed. Would definitely, because it gets kind of tight up here towards the top, so bottoming it out, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So we probably got close to a 3/4 of an inch sticking out of your pocket. You know me, I like my deep carry clips. I guess if I could say one thing about it, you know, maybe a loop over clip to help carry it a little bit deeper. Coming out of the pocket, not too bad. It's a stainless clip. It's okay. Not bad. Not bad on the clip. But overall, you know, I am glad I chose the drop point version. I really, really like this drop point blade for sure. D2. I'm not sure I said that, but yes. D2. There you go. You got the Daily Carry Co. emblem right there. Very nice. You know, sort of an elongated drop, but I like it. I do like it. No stick. No stick on that button whatsoever. All you're feeling is spring tension. I like that. Even if you know, sometimes if you give it a good pop, there might be a little bit. No, not at all. Action, overall fit and finish, and overall build done very well. The big test for me is always ergos, and the ergos are great. Definitely feels very, very good in hand. That I will say one thing about that pocket clip. It is very low profile. It does not interfere with my grip whatsoever. So, you know, it's some give and take. We definitely don't have the deep carry portion that I like on a pocket clip, but on the flip side, it is definitely low profile, and it definitely does not affect my grip at all. So like I said, a little bit of give and take for that. So I think Daily Carry Co.'s got them a good one here, especially in the drop point version of the Gauntlet. Like I said, there is a Hawkbill version. It's pretty wild, pretty gnarly. Feel free to go check it out. Like I said, there'll be links below. Go check out the Black Friday sale. Like I said, guys, it runs from today all the way through Cyber Monday. Most knives are 15% off. This guy goes for $59. So what's that? That's about $9 off, so you could get it for right about $50-ish, right in there. A lot of other gear and accessories up to 76% off. So very cool. Go check it out, guys. If you haven't blown all your Black Friday Monday yet, like I said, there's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Yeah, there's been sales going on for weeks. So I know I'm guilty myself. I've already spent a little bit. So, all right, guys. Again, huge shout out to Daily Carry Co. for sending this one out. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys for stopping by on this Friday after Thanksgiving to check out the Daily Carry Co. Gauntlet. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a terrific weekend. If you can, come join me tomorrow night on Saturday Knife Live. Would love to see you there. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.